Good evening. Welcome to William Blount High School, where we have girls contest tonight, and it will be between the William Blount. First up, we'll have girls contest, I should say. William Blount as the number 3 seed going against Heritage, the number 6 seed. And I'm Stan Painter alongside Rob Lotz here. And Robbie, we have had 2 very close games between these 2 teams earlier in the year.
Yeah, both games were single possession games. First game went to overtime at Heritage, and over here Heritage had a shot for the win that fell off the rim, and William Blount secured the season sweep. But all that's out the door now, Stan. It's elimination time. It's win or go home, and what a big game and what a big atmosphere this is. So far in the district tournament, it's been pretty much chalk except for Lenoir City beating West. All the top seeds have held serve going into the final, holding the final spot right now. This is the final spot to secure a region berth in girls action, as Bearden and Maryville have already secured, as they'll play tomorrow starting at 4 o'clock. And then Farragut just played their way in with a win over Lenoir City. So we've got 3 of the 4, and what a game we got here. And then later tonight, Stan, 9 o'clock, we'll have our second broadcast as the Fighting Irish of Knoxville Catholic will take on our boys in another elimination game.
Yeah, big game there, too. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit, but let's talk about this game, Robbie. I know Heritage comes in at 19-10, but not 9 of their 10 losses were
in the region,
in the
district. Yeah.
And, of course, William Blount comes in at 17-11, and let's see, they finished, 12-4, didn't they?
Pretty solid district record. They played a tough out-of-region or out-of-district schedule, as they played in a big tournament in Charleston, South Carolina over Christmas break, which they took one win, got one win down there, and played the number 1 team in the state of Tennessee. And
welcome to William Blount High School, where we are set for girls action here. Robbie Lotz and I'm Stan Painter alongside Robbie Lotz, and we've got the Heritage Lady Mountaineers taking on the William Blount Governors in this 6 versus 3 lineup here. Robbie, 2 tight games earlier this year. William Blount won both of them, but barely.
Yeah, they did 2 one-point wins, They say it's hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year, and you talking about down to the wire both games, 1 in overtime. Starters for Heritage tonight, they're going to start with Lexi Patty, Kayla Romines, Caitlin Berger, Emma Herrig, and I believe Keziah Clifton. I didn't catch the last one, but usually it's Clifton.
Yeah, Clifton's usually, and then Clifton, of course, the only senior on the Heritage bunch. Joined now by Tyler Graves, third member of our team. Tyler, what do you think about tonight? We got 2 tight games in the regular season.
Yeah, both going real close down to the very end. William Blount winning both of those games by 1 point. I don't know if William Blount can beat them 3 times in 1 year. That's just going to be really hard to do.
Well, they're sure going to try. As you see the William Blount starting 5 come out, Robbie, I'll get you let you go over that.
Tonight they're going to start with the freshman McKenna Myers, junior Jenna Kallenberg, then 3 seniors with Abby Joseph, Alyssa Walker. I'm sorry, it's junior Sarah Cagley was the 5th starter. So
right.
Little change up there.
Yeah. So. Of course, Alex Shepard, who tore her ACL in meeting number 2 against Heritage, is obviously out for the season. Tough break for the Lady Governors in that one.
And she was having a great season. She got honorable mention all district.
And only didn't play the last 3 weeks.
That's 2 games in a row for us. The person Tippett's got the tip.
Well, Robbie, I don't think they can't catch it. It actually hit off somebody's head and back to her. So
right, okay.
As long as if it hits somebody else, I believe they can control it. So, and it looks like actually ball's deflected out of bounds by Heritage.
This is the first time we've had our girls since the all-district nominations come out, as Abby Joseph was all-district, and so was Alyssa Walker. And Alyssa Walker had 1 vote for Player of the Year.
Well, she is the Western Carolina signee. She's got the ball.
She needs a big night.
And she gets off, and first shot no good, and bodies over the floor. 2 William Blount Lady Governors crash into each other. It looks like Cagley may be a little bit shaken up as she's slow to get back.
She don't know where she's at.
Yeah, she's going to have to come out.
She was running sideways, Stan.
Yeah.
She's going straight to the trainer.
And
Maddie
so
Hartgrove.
Hartgrove will come in. And I believe we may have some blood down here, Robbie.
They're at least going to check it.
It's Frederick.
I don't
see any.
I don't see any.
Well, she was definitely bleeding because I saw the trainer go to the gloves.
Yeah, I saw her hit the deck, and she was just kind of looking around.
So, regardless, 7:18 to go in this, and we hope she's okay. They're taking her back to the.
Yeah, she's over at the trash can right now.
So, it'll be Heritage basketball to inbounds it. It comes into
little boxing 1 for William Blount.
Yeah.
Stolen away.
Yeah, nice steal right there as William Blount comes the other way. Kallenberg against Clifton, gets to the corner. Here comes Joseph, lines up a long 3. It's short, as you said, Robbie. Tipped around, got back by Kallenberg. She puts it back up, shot no good. Clifton rebounds it for the Lady Mountaineers. They get it to the corner, and it's Robbie, number 4 is not,
Lexi Patty.
Yeah, that's not Eden Davis.
Yeah,
I knew that was
34
okay.
instead. It's 4 instead of 34.
Okay. As Myers gets her shot blocked out of bounds, stays with William Blount. So they've got Berger, Clifton, Patty, Romines, and Herrig out there. Walker gets it on the inbound. She gets to the rack, lay it up, no good.
Way too
hard.
strong.
Berger rebounds it and gets it to Patty. Back to Berger. Clifton posting up hard, pretty deep in there, and she gets it off the glass, so for the first basket.
Yeah.
Heritage leads 2-0.
Keziah's about 6'1" or 2, and she gets it that deep. It's a good opportunity for the Lady Mountaineers.
For William Blount, reverses it all the way around for the Lady Governors. Back to Kallenberg, thought about a 3. Instead, she's going to put it, actually go between her legs, almost loses it. Walker's going to reset at the top. Walker gets
There's
to
a
the
good
lane.
look.
Hartgrove can't control it to line it up for a three. She gives it to Myers. Myers is going to get to the rack. A lot of contact.
Oh, man.
I think that was
Patty.
pretty. They're going to get Patty.
Yeah, Patty got in foul trouble in the game over at Heritage and really put them behind the 8 ball in that game. Tough break there. Nice cut by Kallenberg.
And knocked off the glass good. So William Blount got a break right there, I think, on that, Robbie.
Yeah, that should have been a walk on the foul call.
So Patty with her first, team's first, and then Blount scores on the inbounds as Romines catches it, reverses it back to Patty. Patty in the corner, and Berger cannot handle it, took her eye off of it, and she loses it out of bounds.
They got to talk on that high ball screen there as Patty actually got a clean look. That's what Coach Kallenberg, the assistant for William Blount, just jumped up and said nobody called out the screen. Got lucky that they mishandled the pass to the corner.
So Kallenberg has got it.
That's a matchup she should look to penetrate off the dribble.
Yes, against Clifton. As Walker had posted up for a minute, Joseph gets in the lane, shots deflected out of bounds, touched last by Heritage. So it'll be William Blount's basketball under the basket with Myers set to inbounds. Another nice pass, and they're going to get Berger on the hold. So second team foul. First foul against Berger. William Blount will inbounds again. This time they get it into Joseph. Joseph runs to the rack, lay it up and good. Nice take by Abby Joseph right there. This Heritage races into front court, trailing 4-2.
Triangle and 2.
And it comes to Clifton. They converge on her. Nice turnaround jumper. Clifton knocks it down.
Yeah, they've got the triangle and 2, I believe, on Romines and Patty. They've tried this early in the season. Not much.
There's a blocking foul on Clifton.
Not sure she should be out there, really. That's tough. Tough for her to guard somebody like Myers.
Well, they were going a little bit with the press right there, but
we'll take it. 3 fouls to 0. Yeah, he's going to leave her up there.
As they skip it all the way over, Blount breaks it. They've got a corner shot, but not a good pass. And stolen by Patty in the middle.
Nobody flashed ball side.
And Patty pulls up, shot no good. Ball banged around there. Herrick on the rebound, and she draws a foul.
He said somebody hit her on the wrist. Nobody could have touched her on the wrist. They were straight up. So they're just guessing so far. Both ways. It's not been called very good. First foul of the game on Alyssa Walker. The ball don't lie this time.
Well, William Blount, Robbie, they had the right pass to Hartgrove, but they didn't make a good pass for her to spot up. And as you said, nobody spotted back as the second toss goes down. And she threw a poor pass, but somebody cuts back, they have a wide open layup. Coach Wright hollers out.
Navy.
They're going to give it Hartgrove at the top. Reverse it to
screen across and a pop out for.
Bad pass. Myers can't handle it because it's at her feet. It's going to be a
tie. They kicked it.
Yeah, they did.
4 kicked it.
So it's going to be alternate possession, go to Heritage. But you're right, she used her foot to kick it up in the air. As Heritage leads here early on 5-4.
Sarah Cagley, good sign. She's set to check back in.
Yeah. Sure, she probably went through the concussion protocol.
Charge.
And they're going to be offensive foul as Abby Joseph was right there to take it.
4 fouls. Everybody's got 1. Herrig, Berger, Clifton, and Patty all have 1 foul.
And Rick Howard is not mad.
Not mad.
I mean, not happy. As I was watching him and Frederick said he should put her elbow out.
couldn't see it, but it was definitely one of those where Abby was anticipating it.
And she's good at that. Abby she sell it very well. Abby gets in trouble and then goes off foot air ball. Here comes Patty. Front court to Romines, back to Patty. Into Clifton, turnaround jumper, no good. She missed that one.
Yep. Little strong, we'll take that. Good break for the Govs.
As they throw it up to Walker. Walker wants to penetrate into the lane. She gets tied up. It'll stay on this end this time.
Good hands by Romines to get in there.
Robbie, I'm not too sure about the triangle too. I think Clifton's getting too many open looks underneath.
Yeah, so far you're right. Here's a lob to Alyssa. She needs to score.
Oh, and shot's partially blocked, but Myers right there to get it.
Got it.
Kick it out to the 3 ball for Kallenberg. So Blount back on top as William Blount hits their first 3, 7-5.
5 points for Jenna. There's better communication that time on the screens. But it's easy too.
It's just too deep. They're getting too deep in there. And that's the thing about the triangle too.
Nobody's in the middle there. There finally, I think Kallenberg was coming.
Was that a kick ball, I think, out of bounds. So here comes Tilly checking in for her first action for Myers.
Friday night, student section, abysmal. Dribble into the trap.
And Tilly steps on the line.
Well, see, you got 2 people back there. There's got to be somebody coming closer to her, flashing closer when they trap her.
Well, she went over to that sideline, and that's big trouble right there.
Coach Wright wanted a bump. Not going to get it in this game.
No. It's Clifton from the free throw line. That one's off.
Yeah, a little bit out of her range.
And Joseph rebounds it. Here comes Blount. Skips it
One
over
more,
to Kallenberg. Here's the extra pass to Cagley.
Ooh.
Good.
Money.
Sarah Cagley.
So 10-7, William Blount with the lead. Nice stroke right there for Cagley. I don't think she has any ill effects from the early contact. Remembers her own man. She collided with her own man. Too deep. Herrick gets it way too deep on the post. Lay it up, lay it in.
Yeah, and they're just relying on one post player down there in the triangle and 2 on that side. And not enough ball pressure, Stan.
Yeah.
To cut off those passes.
Walker gets in the lane. Looked like she might have got fouled on that one, but no call.
If it was underneath because Clifton got it clean.
Okay. I stand corrected. And there's once again, this time the pass is errant, but Herrick comes out there with it, and then Joseph with the rebound, but we may have.
She put her hand in the back. Didn't need to do that.
On Tilly, I believe.
Yeah, as Abby had the rebound, Tilly kind of shoved Romines underneath.
Checking in for Veritek and Swafford check in for the Lady Mountaineers. Out goes Romines and Berger. As Patty, I'm not sure she was back in established position. She's going to penetrate, kicks it out to Veritek, to Herrick. Back to Veritek. Blount doing a better job now, slumping. And Swafford's first shot is no good. In and out.
30 seconds. See if they try to hold for one.
Joseph's going to go for a long 3 to
Jenna.
Kallenberg falls, but gets it to Walker. She lays it in. He wanted to walk. I don't think he did.
No.
I don't think she did. Did you?
No, the ball was bobbled.
Yeah. Well, she was, shooting it up. It's 12-9 your score. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Patty dribbling around, 3 seconds. I don't think she realized how much time's left. Veritek finally gets it
No
off.
bucket.
They were going to count that.
Wow. Well, the quarter comes to a close. William Blount on top, but it's going to be a tight one all the way through. William Blount 12, Heritage 9. You're listening and watching on the Gov Nation Network. Second quarter action here at William Blount.
Stan, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Safety Express, tonight. Kirk Papa. Give him a call at 748-0222 for all your safety supplies, hard hats, gloves, and personal protection equipment, and all your Carhartt work gear. That is Kirk Papa at Safety Express.
Okay, thank you, Robbie. That's our second quarter action. William Blount deflects it out of bounds. Heritage will keep it. Here comes Swafford with a 3-ball short. Rebounded by Cagley for William Blount.
William Blount's done a good job on the glass. Attack that lane. Dribble.
Turnover for Blount. And they try to get it in. They do to Herrick. Nice help. It's no.
Look, Todd says she's established. Acuff says no. She looked like she got her feet set back in bounds.
Yeah, I think she did. It was close, but I thought she was back in.
Oh, every possession is so important tonight.
Yeah. There's a nice inbounds and an easy one. Oh, misses it. Then there's a foul not called by Patty, but.
Okay, we'll take the rebound. One and done once again.
Clifton had an easy one on the inbounds. Cagley fires a 3 long, way long this time. Rebound by Berger, who's checked back in. Patty's going to race into front court back to Romines, who checked back in also at the break. She penetrates in, and they get it to Clifton, turn around too hard.
Wow.
And William Blount, once again, great job on the glass as Kallenberg was able to corral that one. As Myers is in front court.
Inside Walker. Here we go.
Nice pass out to Kallenberg. Knock it down. Nope. But tipped around. And
listen.
Walker
she's fouled by 21.
And she got it right there. They nailed it right there as Lalissa will go to the line for 2 shots. We'll see if it's on Romines. It is. Robbie,
that's going to be Romines' first. So they've got all 5 fouls separated or spread out between 5 different ladies for the Mountaineers. Alyssa Walker with 2 points in the first quarter. She has 2 tosses here and makes the first. Extends the lead to 4, 13-4.
13-9.
4-point lead, 13-9, yeah. Cagley goes out. And one more toss coming for Alyssa. Got it.
Rattles it home. So Blount up to 5 here. As Petty gets it into Clifton. It's too easy.
There's nobody getting any pressure at the high post. So that dump down's just easy all day, and she just turns over her left shoulder and puts it in.
I mean, she's 2 feet from the basket.
She's got 6 of their 11.
And how many she's missed several easy ones.
Yeah, she's missed 3 maybe, easy ones.
As Kallenberg has it. Crosses over on Berger, step back 2, no good. Once again, William Blount tries to run it down, but Berger comes out of there with it and gives to Patty. Patty races into front court. High post, bad pass that time.
But there was more pressure on Berger making the pass that time by Kallenberg.
And I think they had Clifton fronted a little bit too.
Which is dangerous.
Well, it is.
Because if they do get it to her, which it is tougher to get it to her, but if they get it to her, it's going to be 2.
As Joseph, nice screen and roll to Walker, lay it up and lay it in.
2-man game from the 2 all-district players for the Lady Govs.
16-11 your score. 5 minutes, approaching 5 minutes here in the opening half. Skips it over there.
Nice,
once again,
Abby.
Joseph. So good rotation right there on that with William Blount. As that's what they're doing, is skipping it over and then getting her back on the seal.
Yep.
But she got back around at that time. As nice pass in, another charge.
She ran right over.
They're going to call a block on Joseph.
What's another pointing to the paint? There's no under the basket call. First foul on Abby Joseph. Do you know what he was pointing to?
No, I don't.
He said something, he pointed like she was in the restricted area. I
Yeah.
know they'd say it in college. Don't let her get hot.
Romines hits the first 3 for Heritage of the night and makes it a 2-point contest.
Man-to-man for Heritage.
As Walker crosses over to Hartgrove. Hartgrove, as they give it to Joseph. Don't hold the ball. They need to do something here. Kallenberg gets a screen from Walker. She sealed good, but she wasn't able to get it to her. Joseph.
Todd just letting them play.
Too much traffic, but somehow it gets in there. Walker gets her own rebound and puts it back up.
Walker's having a game.
Wow. I don't know how that pass got in there, Robbie. There was 3 Mountaineers around her.
Here's a 2-1-2. Extended out to the half-court line. Clifton is deep.
And there's going to be a backcourt.
Yep.
As Patty dribbles off her own foot, and it goes into the rear court, so that's over and back, and she's coming out.
Tilly will check in for us. Veritek back in for Heritage.
As Lexi Patty gets an earful from Rick Howard.
Alyssa Walker, much needed break. Her jersey's been pulled out from untucked. She's had a great game all over the glass with 8 points. Nice
penetration. And then Hartgrove gets her own rebound as she was deflected. Kallenberg misses. Battled.
Wow.
Rebound by Heritage.
Numbers for Heritage, maybe. No, we're back.
Uh-oh, here comes Romines. Gets open for a 3 and drains it. Transition, the 3-point transition.
That three-pointer's keeping Heritage in it.
As Joseph is double-teamed.
That's 2 on Kazai.
And Clifton gets the foul.
He's the first one with 2.
Berger's going to check back in, I believe, for her. And that's team foul number 6, Robbie. Is that right on the board?
I believe that's right. 1, 2, 3. I got 6 also, yep. Walker's got to tuck her shirt in. They let her in anyways.
Yeah, Frederick's a stickler for that.
He's looking at the back of it, I can tell right now.
3:20 to go here in the opening half. 1-point game. That's what we expected it. As Walker wants to penetrate, gives over to Joseph. Joseph penetrates down, picks up her dribbles, in trouble, turns it over. Stolen by Waters. She gives over to Veritek.
Push call.
And a push foul called on
Tilly. Her second. Team 4th, non-shooting, 3:02 here, left in the half. Side out of bounds for the Lady Mountaineers.
The winner of this game will advance to 5:30 tomorrow. Take on the Maryville Lady Rebels.
And more importantly, secure a spot in the region tournament next week.
Farragut and Bearden will play at 4 tomorrow.
And anything can happen in that region, as William Blount has played the best team over there in that region twice to 2 very close games.
The 4 teams, we do know the 4 teams. We'll get to those in just a minute. As Romines has it, gives to to Herrick. Herrick kicks it back out. Waters penetrates back to Herrick. Shot up and in and one.
Maddie Hargrove picks up her first foul. Herrick now with an and one opportunity to get her to 6 points. And they've got the lead. So Keziah Clifton goes out with 2 fouls, and they've got the lead now by 2. She carried the ball.
They got her. Cagley with the turnover. William Blount might need a timeout here.
Heritage has picked up the ball pressure, and it's caused 2 straight turnovers.
In front court, here's Patty back. Patty's going to get a 3 off. Good. Lexi Patty gives Heritage their biggest lead, I believe, up 23-18. Back to Walker. Walker gives to Cagley. Cagley squares it up.
Ooh.
Good answer. Sarah Cagley with the answer.
That shot's going to have to be made tonight consistently. She's getting the looks.
And Cagley almost gets the steal.
If she would have let it go, it would have been a turnover.
Yeah.
Because Herrig back cut.
Yeah, it was almost a gift right to her, and I think it shocked her so much. It went off her hand out of bounds. Romines up top. Rick Howard tells him to run thumbs up, whatever that is. As he's going to get Herrick with a long three. No good from the top. Cagley with the rebound for William Blount. So 90 seconds left in the period. Joseph into the lane. Still dribbling, gives back to Myers. Myers wants to penetrate. Just cut off by Romines.
They're trying to get it to Walker down here.
Yeah, they should do that. They've got just a two-man ice.
That's a kick.
That's a kick right there. Will be called on Berger. So William Blount will keep possession. It's 1:12 to go.
They want to try to get Alyssa on the block here. Oh, too much help side.
They got Cagley. That's a good job right there to Cagley.
Myers has got to clear.
Yeah, they got too many. The spacing's bad on this side.
Alyssa's got to get out of the paint. She's still in the paint.
Joseph tees up a three ball, and she hits it. I think that's Abby's first three.
Yeah, she's got 5. And the lead back for the Lady Govs. One foul to give, but a steal.
24-23, Joseph gives a Euro step, misses
Got
layup.
fouled.
Tipped out of bounds, actually. Nope, Joseph did not establish position again.
She should have let it go.
Yeah.
She was upset she didn't get the foul call.
Well,
As she went under, they hit her on the bottom
Walker
of her right arm.
missed the putback.
Yeah, that one you can't miss. Tie up.
Wow.
Last night, that was an automatic jump ball.
As Heritage is going to helter-skelter, but Patty gets it and lays it up.
Had that ball 3 times that possession.
10 seconds to go in the period.
Don't
Myers.
stall, gotta go.
I'm not sure she knows how much time is left. She penetrates in, loses control, picked up by Patty. Gets her three off, no good. And the half comes to a close. But it's a good one here in the first half, Robbie and Tyler, as the Lady Governors find themselves down 25-24. Let's take a short break, and we'll come back with statistics and scoring on the Gov Nation Network.
Back here at halftime, I'm Robbie Lotz with the halftime statistics brought to you by Jennifer Bowling. William Blount in the first half with 24 points were led by senior Alyssa Walker with 8 points. Sarah Cagley, junior, off the bench hit 2 3-pointers for 6 points. 5 points for Abby Joseph, 5 points for Jenna Kallenberg, 24 points for the Lady Govs. Heritage does lead 25-24. They're letting first half scoring. They have, this is crazy, but they have 3 players with 6 points, 1 with 5, and 1 with 2. First half shooting statistics, as William Blount shot 28% from the floor, 4 out of 9 from three-point range. They did have 14 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Leading rebounder was Alyssa Walker with 4 first-half rebounds, Abby Joseph with 3 rebounds, Sarah Cagley with 2, and Jenna Kallenberg with 3 rebounds also. For Heritage, William Blount out rebounds Heritage pretty good, 14-6 there as we kept them off the glass, but Heritage shoots 47% from the floor and 3 out of 6 on three-point baskets. That's what's giving them the lead. They were 2 out of 3 from the foul line. Their leading scorer in the first half was Romines, who had 6, and Berger had 2 points with 2 rebounds, 1 assist for Waters, 1 for Patty. And that will do it as Heritage shoots 47% and William Blount shoots 33% overall. So that's where William Blount's trailing right now. Those statistics brought to you by Jennifer Bowling. We'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network. Come back with second half action. All right, back here, winding down halftime festivities. We go over our sponsors again. Tonight we have 2. Our apparel sponsor is Mr. Brian Johnson at Go Tees. Thank him for our shirts and hats tonight. And also Safety Express, Kirk Papa, 865-748-0222. They have all your safety supplies, protection for you on the job site, and Carhartt workwear. Plenty more. Safety Express. Thank you to those guys. They are our sponsors tonight. And we'll take another short break and come back. We'll have second half action here as William Blount trails 25-24 to the Lady Mountaineers.
Back at William Blount High School, where William Blount trails Heritage 25-24. Tyler, what you expected?
Yeah, something similar to this. This is going to be a great second half to watch, though. I think you got two teams very evenly matched, as we've seen. Just one half to go to settle this one out.
Well, yeah, and it's everything I expected as far as I'm concerned. And William Blount with 2 1-point wins, and they trail by 1, but they led a good part of the first half, and so just happens to be Heritage on top here at the end. It'll be William Blount's basketball to start quarter number 3.
And I was thinking just in the first half. William Blount's actually 2-1 against Heritage this season, because I remembered they played in the Jamboree this year, and William Blount got beat. So if you include the Jamboree,
I don't count that.
I don't count that. But if you're a guy that likes to include the Jamboree, then William Blount's 2-1.
I think they play a 10-minute quarter in the Jamboree, and that's about it. So, but this one out here, none of that matters. This is what it's all the marbles right there, this game. Kallenberg has it. Bad pass actually gets tipped. Here comes Joseph, lines up for a long 3 and drains it.
Money.
They had one like that earlier. We should have had a turnover there. It turns into 3 points.
Exactly. 27-25, so Blount back ahead. And there's Herrick.
It's traveled.
Too deep. Gets the ball in too deep right there. You might as well forget it. 27 up, 7 minutes to go here in the opening minute of it. The third is Walker going to pop back for a 3. No good. Tipped around there. And Patty.
Jump ball.
Nope, they're going to get a call on Cagley. I think that may be the first time that this guy's blown his whistle, isn't it?
He called an and one earlier.
6:48 to go here. 27 all. Patty comes into front court for Heritage.
I saw Barry Mabb, so we'll have a different crew for the next game.
Right. Well, I think they've got 4 different crews, don't they?
Today is what Cup told us.
Yeah.
Clifton might have got over the back there.
As Walker Gives to Cagley. Cagley's going to square up too long on that one. And Joseph slips in and ties up Herrick on the backside. Still with Heritage, though, on the possession. But
Cagley's got that three. William Blount's had they're 1 for 3 this half on three-pointers. Clean looks on all of them.
I think William Blount has gone straight 2-3, Robbie, this time, this half. As that shot is no good by Clifton and rebound by Walker. Kallenberg with it on the left. Versus it to the high post to Myers.
Skip is open. There it is.
There it is. Kallenberg squares it up. Gosh. Too long.
1 for 4 this half.
William Blount, 2 of them haven't even drawn iron. They went too long with it.
Short.
Way short
Myers
by Berger.
Is ahead.
And she gets it to her.
Nice lead.
Too much, though. She can't run it down. She does run it down, but then it tries a wild shot, but Cagley's right there to clean it up.
She's got 8.
So Myers tried to flip it back over her head. Was nothing more than a pass to Cagley, coming right there at the right spot. Don't you think that's just straight 2-3, Robbie?
Yeah, it is.
They've went from the.
You better get on Patty and you better get on Romines. We'll live with that one.
Right. As Herrick shoots an air ball, Kallenberg with the rebound.
Straight dive right here.
She's going to give it to Myers. Myers thought about the three. Back out to Kallenberg. Heritage in the zone as well. As it goes to Joseph at the top, to Walker, whose shirt's untucked again.
Gosh.
There's a long pass, tipped out of bounds by Clifton. It'll stay with William Blount.
Coach is saying move. I'm not sure. Nobody's really listening to him. There's inside to Walker.
And she gets it to Cagley on the baseline. Nice little 8-footer by Cagley, knocks it down. Cagley having a big night tonight,
10 points, first one to double digits.
Yeah, nice assist by Walker there, too.
31-27, William Blount.
That's really a tough shot to make. Show a hand.
Romines thought about a three. And Patty thought about it. Patty is going to attempt a three, and it's going to be long, out of bounds, off Kallenberg. Clifton hit it after that.
Timeout, Coach Howard.
Probably a good one right there. We'll take a 30-second break with them. Lady Governor's up by 4. Back at William Blount High School, 31-27 your score midway through the third.
And I'm looking behind the Heritage bench. I see one of your former assistants, one of Rick Howard's former assistants, and my senior English teacher.
Yeah, Summer Russell, which she is now a principal at Eagleton Middle School.
Okay.
So that's why she's no longer an assistant. A principal job takes up a lot of time.
Yes, it does.
So, especially at a middle school.
She could get into broadcasting, though, right?
Yeah, she could do that, yeah. Not a lot of practice for broadcasting. It's on the job. As Joseph gets to the rack.
No shot.
They're going to get her on the floor, but she is going to draw the foul.
Second foul on Romines. Team first of the half.
Tell you what, there's not been a lot of fouls called in this contest.
Yeah, both teams were 6 and 5 in the first half and 1 apiece here in the first 4 minutes of the third.
Myers up front against Romines.
Still not enough movement.
No, they're not. They're just kind of standing around as Cagley catches it.
Somebody's got to slip.
Oh, she turns it over. Actually, it's tipped into rear court.
Pick it up. It was deflected.
It was deflected.
By Keziah Clifton. Frederick.
How do you miss that?
A-Cuffs, they're going to talk here. They're going to talk about this.
Deflected the ball.
Yeah, they need to.
33 tipped the ball. What's the call? He missed it. He said he missed it. But yeah, Clifton tipped the ball. They didn't see it. Veritek's in at the wing.
Long shot by Romans, no good. Over the back on Clifton.
It's her third. She did go straight up. I agree with Rick Howard on this one.
It's a makeup.
I don't think that was over the back.
It was a makeup.
Rick is 100% right. This Herod will check in for her.
As Clifton will check out. That was nothing more than a makeup, Robbie.
You're right. It was. Unfortunately for Keziah, it goes against her. You'd like to see like an out-of-bounds makeup call.
Well, what you would have seen is that the other guy would have changed his call after Acuff the veteran official talked to him. As Joseph gets to the rack, no good. Tipped out of bounds, touch last by Walker.
Same call.
That's exact. That's what ready to say that. It may have even been more contact right there. Rick Howard lets Frederick have it. It's Romines with the 3-ball, no good. Walker with the rebound. So what we got down here, Robbie?
24 was on the line as she touched the ball in Alyssa's hands. So it's going to be out of bounds. Somebody in the middle. Can we get somebody in the middle?
So Walker gets it to front court. Oh, too long, though. It's Joseph with a great save. Then she almost turns it over. William Blount needs a timeout or something.
Now we get a layup.
Not going to get it there. Walker leads it off.
Now that was
Cakeley. I'm sorry. In front court, nice cut by Patty. Shot's good.
Yeah, that's her spot. She likes that mid-range. Second basket for Heritage in the quarter. William Blount still up by 2.
It's Myers in front court. They get it to Cagley. Now Cagley's going to get a good look at the 3.
Ooh.
Good.
Money.
13
Rattles
points.
it home.
It's got to be a career high for Sarah.
34-29, so.
She took that first punch like a boxer.
Yeah.
In the first round and came back strong.
All it did is made her mad, I think, Robbie. As Kallenberg.
Look at the help side here. This is better on the interior.
Now here comes Romine with the big 3, and she can't hit it. And she's gone cold here in the second half. And Kallenberg, there's a long pass, and Patty bats it all the way up into the.
It looked like a volleyball.
Volleyballs it all the way up into the stands.
Is this the biggest lead of the game?
It's ties, I think, the biggest lead. Both teams have had a 5-point lead. So Blount has a chance to go up 7 or 8 right here. Or 6. As Walker gets it to, passes it back out to Myers.
Back to Listen.
Myers off the glass. Good. Actually, not off the glass, just a little flips it up there and in. And Heritage needs another timeout with 1:19 to go. William Blount with their biggest lead, 36-29. Don't go anywhere here on the Gov Nation Network. Back at William Blount, and after the timeout, Todd Wright spent a lot of time talking. And
I think his name's Brandon. He's a young referee that moved up here from Florida last year. And, like you say, you just got to let it go at this point.
And William Blount, and that's going to be and 1. Could almost be an intentional.
Unnecessary foul.
Right.
By Cagley.
Just let her go. You got beat. We got caught off guard coming out of the timeout. 10 points now for Emma. junior post player for Heritage. Second foul of the half. Second foul on Sarah Cagley. Talking about the biggest lead of the game, but just gave it right back.
And William Blount runs into a trap that's going to be, Walker.
Oh, but 21 came back. That's a technical on 21.
No, yeah, it's going to be double technicals.
Double techs.
Walker.
So both teams will shoot, or do they just cancel them out?
Now, in high school, in college, it cancels out, I think, but in high school.
So they're going to have two technicals, one on Alyssa Walker. She got tied up.
What was the original call? A jump ball?
He didn't make the signal, but that's what he was calling.
21. Romines is going to get a technical.
Yeah, he was just trying to stop play, and then Alyssa shoved her.
Third foul on Romines comes via the technical, and that's second foul.
Yeah, they don't shoot them.
They don't shoot them. So the jump ball call will be William Blount ball.
Frederick's going to say they do shoot them. They're going to have it. Kenny Coulter's here somewhere. I saw him in the room. We can get him down here to interpret what they're supposed to do here, because I think we've got some disagreement.
Because here's the situation, Stan. It didn't go bang bang, two players like that. There was a situation, and then another player retaliated for her. So I don't really know, because it's two different.
I think you're right. I think they will shoot them, Robbie, and then go to the arrow.
I think I just read Todd's lips says we will shoot them.
Regardless, it's going to be a personal on both players.
Yeah, so that's the third on Romine, second on Alyssa, and 3 fouls for each team now in the second half. 1:01 left in the third. But he never made the original jump ball call. That's what everybody's looking for over at the scores table. So Heritage will shoot. Why will they shoot on the William Blount side?
Nah, I think that they're messing up. That's the wrong goal.
Yeah, that's what Todd just said.
The referees are even messed up here, Robbie. Have you found Kenny Coulter out there anywhere?
No.
I see him. He's right up here in the upper deck.
And everybody's asking him now.
And McCarter is the supervisor under him.
I believe that's John Garrett to his right.
They hit them both.
She hits her both.
So Walker.
Didn't somebody get a technical in the first Heritage game this year?
I don't remember.
You got the young brain here.
Over there, I think.
Tyler, you're the one supposed to remember that.
I think we got I think it was a Heritage player got teed up over there.
So that was both of them hit both of them, so really it didn't matter about.
And it's both players that got the technicals got to shoot.
And the alternate possession will go to William Blount.
So now we'll flip it to Heritage. Okay.
Right, which would have went to them anyway, right, because of the tie-up.
So everything's back to normal. Nothing really changed except for 2 extra points.
Well, and the arrow, which is going to change anyway, wasn't it?
Now they got to flip it.
Yeah, they not flipped it, but.
This is big. See, if they miss this, Heritage scorekeeper better be on top of that.
Myers with a 3-ball short. Rebound by Berger.
They still haven't flipped it.
38-34 your score. As Patty gets it into 3, and no good. Tipped around. It's going to go.
She dribbled out of bounds.
Timeout Blue.
Timeout. Coach Howard, quick timeout there.
26.4.
As she was about to lose it on the line.
Yeah, all he's got left is fulls. So we'll take one with him. With 26.4 to go here in the third. William Blount leads 38-34. So William Blount basketball, or excuse me, Heritage basketball. Patty about loses it out of bounds. As she gets it to the front court, Herrick with it, the back to the basket. She's got 17 seconds. Patty with it. As Waters is checked back in. Back to Herrick. They're going to run it down because they think they have the arrow. I assume they do too, but I don't know.
Here's a
it's
steal,
tipped around, stolen by Walker. She'll get a half quarter off.
Oh.
No good. And the quarter comes to an end.
Interesting here to see if the referees catch this because they keep it on the court also in their pocket. We'll come back with fourth quarter action. William Blount 38, Heritage 34.
So we're back here at William Blount High School. We've been told that a jump was not called. I don't know why the whistle blew. Unless there's been a common foul called. There could have been a common foul,
right,
Robbie.
Which would explain why I am a foul short.
Okay. But he never announced that, right?
Right. She's fouled on the way up.
It's Myers.
See, gonna get Romines.
4. Heritage cannot afford to lose her. And McKenna gets her third point of the game, and William Blount is now 5 for 5 from the foul line. Romines will take a seat.
So they did flip the arrow there, and so I've got to try to get a confirmation. That's what they've had. Todd Wright will take a timeout. We'll take one with them here. 30-second break. William Blount up by 6.
Go ahead. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
2 big free throws by the freshman there to get this lead up to 7, and 4 fouls for Kayla Romines as the lead up to 6, with 7:40 to go.
So, yeah, it's a big time in the game right here as William Blount gets on defense. They get Heritage gets to Herrick, and then there's a foul called underneath on Berger. I'm not sure she's shooting. They say that she was, Robbie. Was she shooting or catching the ball?
It's close. She was trying to gather. Sarah Kegley's third, team 4th. Berger has had a quiet night. 2 points early in the first quarter. Nothing since. Way right here.
Who's that foul on? Kegley?
Kegley, her third.
So Romine has 4. And then we have a couple of players with 3 right each. Kegley's 3.
And Clifton.
Clifton's 3. Second toss is good by Berger. 5-point game.
2-2-1 for Heritage. On trap in the middle.
They got hurry. And can't make the lazy pass. They're going to get an easy layup right here. So 37-40. So got to get somebody in the middle and then go the diagonal pass.
Abby.
It's too
No,
late.
you can't do that. Another easy one. 39-40. Need a timeout, Todd Wright.
Down up by 1.
I'd get my timeout. Down by 1. Or, still up by 1.
Still
You're
up by
right.
1.
I'm sorry.
Get a layup.
And they do. That's what you got to do. Get it to the sideline and get the diagonal pass. 42-39.
Yeah, but Heritage just cut right back in it.
Yeah.
From down
William
6
Blount,
to down 3.
Exactly. 2 turnovers. And there's another steal by Joseph. So Abby's going to race in the front court and then pull it back out. Smart decision. With 6:30 to go in this game.
A lot of time left. Can't be stalling now. That's too far of a pass.
Jenna Kallenberg with it out the top. She's going to go to the rack, and she's going to get there. She got fouled. I thought she got hit in the back of the head, Robbie, but maybe not. As Patty gets into front court, here comes a big 3 ball by Swafford, short.
Go.
Tipped out, gets it to Cagley on a snowbird.
She's fouled.
She's fouled.
She got.
Oh, my.
Missed 2 fouls the past minute down there.
Gotta get in position to make the call.
Well, I mean, Acuff was right underneath, but I hate to be critical, but this is a poor job. You cannot swallow your whistle in a game like this, and I think they have. 5-4. Romine's going to jack a long 3. Can't get the roll, and Joseph, more contact as they're going to call a walk. Rick Howard says, "Oh no." It's Perger.
Like I say, I don't know.
I thought Joseph got fouled to begin with.
Right.
When she came down with the rebound.
I'm telling you.
As Tilly gets into the lane, kicks to Kallenberg. Back over to nice pass to Walker, blew the layup. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, good. 44-39. Here comes Patty in front court, racing, wanting to penetrate. They're going to call that. Come on, Frederick. Probably was a foul on Tilly.
Yeah, it was. But
a lot of contact previously. Here comes Romines with the long 3, and this one's pure. They got to do a better job on that. Just can't let, she's not going to miss the rest of the night. She missed about 4 in a row.
Yeah.
44-42.
Yeah, we've been fortunate here.
It's Walker. Crosses over, gets it to Cagley, can't handle it. There's a foul, no called. Walker blew the layup, too hard. Here comes Patty, racing into front court. To Romines, no good. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph wants to run. They don't have numbers. She's going to pull it back out to Walker. Smart decision. Tilly dribbles on top. They're wanting to get penetration into the corner, I think.
If she could get past Romines, Patty's the only one in the paint there as Clifton's outside.
She's going to go.
The dump down. There it is.
That's nice. And that's lay it up, lay it in.
That's point number 17, I think.
Nice assist by Tilly.
Yeah, you saw that coming. With Clifton is going to be outside.
Yeah,
you got no shot blocker.
It's Romines gets it. This time they're on her, and then a foul called on Cagley.
That's 4.
Be her 4th. Non-shooting and be on the floor. I think that is team 6th, if that's right, Robbie.
It is. 30-second timeout.
We'll take one with them. William Blount leads by 4.
Your normal 3-6 matchup.
Back at William Blount here. That was team foul number 6, so
bonus rest of the way
for Heritage.
And Sarah Cagley, She's got a career high tonight with 17 points. Cannot lose her.
But she has 4 fouls, right?
Yes. She's the one that picked up the 4th.
It's Berger going to get all the way, and nice hands off to Clifton to lay it in. So a little bit of William Blount their own medicine there, and it's back to a 2-point game with 3:25 to go. Blount looks once again to spread the court. They're going to get it to Cagley on the baseline. She walked. Good call. And see, here's the thing. Tilly's got to take the shot sometime. That time they did not get any help over. Girl stayed right with her.
Yeah, I thought Tilly should have gone up with that.
If she doesn't get all the tough, and I think she rather dish than shoot, but as they get it inside to Clifton. Clifton turnaround jumper, no good. Round the rim and off. Walker with the rebound for Lady Governor.
She did not see Patty coming.
No, she was fortunate. As Walker's going to go to the rack. Nice
Block.
Euro step.
Block.
That's a good call.
And she went around the contact, and Patty picks up her 2nd.
And Walker will shoot 2.
Team 5th foul. So still 1 foul to give before William Blount's in the bonus for Heritage. 2 big free throws coming up for Alyssa. She's got 12 points tonight and 4 out of 4 from the foul line. Misses this one. That is the first William Blount missed free throw. Got
Second one is in. Well, I think we had, and I've got an explanation for Coach Cup here in a minute. We'll get the next timeout. Romines with a wide open 3.
Wow.
No good.
So
Rebound
lucky.
by Joseph. Hold it. Get it to your guard. There you go. Or Kallenberg.
Stan, I don't understand why we're leaving somebody like Romines.
Yeah, she's not had a very good shooting night. We all know she could get hot at any minute.
Big possession. We need a basket.
And I think they're playing with fire, leaving her. As Joseph gets a long shot off, no good. It's going to be off of Cagley, out of bounds. That was a good call. So 2:13 to go. Petty with the ball, bringing it up. William Blount in the 2-3 zone. They just got to be on the shooter, Romines.
And Patty.
As they get it into as Clifton turns around. Ooh, that was an anticipation foul. I believe she had her hand on it, Robbie. I don't know. Maybe she didn't. You had the better look down there.
Yeah, I think it probably was a foul. I don't know if she shuffled her feet first. Keziah Clifton has 9 points. She's looking for double digits.
Robbie, when me and you were doing the Heritage game here last time, was it Romines or who was it that shot the last shot down here?
Patty missed it on the jumper right here in front of us.
Oh, I thought it was Clifton or Romines.
Clifton. Did I say Patty?
Yeah.
Clifton shot it. Yeah.
Clifton's pure on that first free toss. And short on the second one, but Berger with the rebound.
What a
nice block by Walker.
I got
Tilly, but then she throws it away.
Yeah.
And then as she don't foul, she almost fouls Romines. And here goes Patty. Patty with a runner air ball.
She's out of bounds first. Good call.
They did call it out of bounds, so 1:40 to go in this one, Robbie. 2-point game. Every possession tough.
Heritage can still be aggressive
Now,
with a foul to give.
Joseph needs to come up and help. There's the diagonal pass. Hit Joseph. There's your layup.
Woo.
Joseph gets it. Easy press break right there. 49-45. 90 seconds to go.
Cannot foul.
Patty looks over to Coach Howard. Gets the call from him. Romines. Yeah, you need to get a handout on her. To Herrick. Herrick trying to hit she gets Patty. Kicks it back over to Berger. Berger's going to penetrate. Get it blocked.
What a block by Alyssa Walker. 2 blocks in a row for Alyssa.
And Blount, with under a minute, they can hold it. I'll get timeout, Todd.
You got timeouts, and Heritage is going to be aggressive.
And Walker gets it back out. 55 seconds to go. Rick Howard says, go man. Go man right here.
Watch out.
Everywhere on the court. Timeout. Jump ball. William Blount loses it. Or lost the possession. Arrow. Coach Coach Wright about lost it on the sideline.
Unbelievable.
And we're going to take a timeout right here. Rick Howard uses his 4th timeout, I believe. He's got one left with 49.2. Don't go anywhere on the Gov Nation Network. Back at William Blount High School, 49.2. We'll reset right here. Heritage basketball down by 4. Heritage has one timeout left. I think William Blount has 4.
Yes. At least 3.
Heritage is in the 1-and-1. William Blount is not in the 1-and-1, so Heritage still has a foul to give, which may work against them.
Well, I don't know. I think it'll work for them because they'll be aggressive, and these guys have swallowed their whistles. They put the P in the pocket.
Rob Lotz. So the last 49.2 to go. Patty is going to bring it in. And Heritage is going to draw up a play right here. They're going to get Romines.
They're going to get a layup.
Oh, they're going to get a layup. That's what they're going to get. Nice to Clifton. Timeout. Heritage. 37.6. 49-47. Heritage is out of timeouts. Cannot stop the clock again. We'll keep it right here. Okay, so here's the explanation I got from Coach Cupp. That it was a jump, but the technicals overrode the jumps. That is not correct. If it was a jump, then the technicals occurred after it. It goes back to where the interruption of play was, which would have been the jump.
Right.
Correct.
Which would be
Heritage basketball.
right. That well, not that possession.
No, you're right, but the next possession.
The next one would have went
Right.
to Heritage to start the 4th quarter, which went to us.
So anyway, I think it's the wrong. I'll ask. If I see Kenny Coulter, I'll ask him.
Yeah. If we see him in the hospitality room in between games, we'll ask. But 3 timeouts for William Blount here. They can run the baseline here on the inbounds, and Heritage cannot stop the clock with a timeout,
right.
only with fouls.
But Robbie, and you're right. I didn't anticipate Heritage scoring that quick with 37.6. That extra foul is going to work to their advantage.
And they're going to be aggressive.
Right.
And you got to hope that the refs call the fouls.
Because they could run right through somebody. And what do you know? You get as they're going to come back, and it's going to go to Walker.
Don't get trapped.
And Kallenberg back to Walker. And then she's going to call timeout. And Clifton shoves her in the back.
Did they call the foul? Signal. 24 on the foul. Team 6, so they got one.
So they
to
called. Where was 24 at?
I didn't
She must
see
have had to
that.
be away from the ball. I thought she called timeout.
I did too.
Oh.
What? There's no way that could be William Blount ball without a foul. As Abby Joseph got tackled into the scores table, Rick Howard's 100% right. It's out of bounds off of William Blount.
Well, I thought it was a foul. But
correct, but they did not
They
call
did not
a foul.
call a foul.
So how do they call that?
I don't know. We'll take a break with them right here. Back at William Blount High School, 30.8. William Blount's basketball.
Side out. And 2 timeouts
Well,
left now.
and we talk about that, Robbie, and you're exactly right. Rick Howard has the right to be upset. But in all honesty, there should have been a foul call.
Yeah, they just tackled Abby into the scores table.
So
luckily it's padded.
And she hit it so hard that it spilt drinks. It moved the table.
Probably knocked Gary's mic off.
So, I mean, how is that not? I mean, and it's not like she just ran into it herself. They both hit the scores table, did they not?
Yeah.
So 30.8. Todd's still got a couple of timeouts left here. As Walker's in rear court, she gets fouled.
Hit your freebies.
By Veritek. So this is a 1 and +1.
Second foul on Veritek, 7th team. Like we mentioned, Alyssa Walker, she's 5.
If I was Kenny Coulter, I would probably avoid the hospitality room after this, because I think he's going to have 2 coaches upset with him, regardless of who wins this game. Not upset with him, but
just
they're going to vent to him.
Correct.
As Walker knocks the first one down.
Makes it a 3-point lead.
Now remember, Heritage cannot stop the clock if they score.
William Blount can hold it for 4.5 seconds if it goes through the net.
And second one's good by Walker. Todd Wright's going to use his timeout.
He needs to relay that message to him that if the clock starts getting low, just hold it. I promise you, I'll be yelling it over here above them.
51-47, don't go anywhere, 27.7 to go. Back at William Blount High School.
Are we back, Stan?
Yeah, we're back. I'm sorry.
Rick Howard's taking a seat here. He's very upset with Acuff, as Acuff couldn't see it, and the younger referee gave William Blount the possession because he saw the foul that Acuff missed. Didn't slow the ball down as they get it across with 22 left. Take it away.
As they're going to skip it, they're going to try to get, they really don't have to go for 3, but they're going to with Herrick, and she misses, tipped around, and a foul called on Kallenberg, probably a good call, as Berger will go for 2, 13 seconds to go. I think I just gave her the layup.
Yeah, you could have ran some time off, but let's see, she went 1 for 2 earlier. She's getting 2 here. She's got 7 points. First free throw she shot went way right. She netted the second one. Next this one. Herrick out, Veritek in. See if I think they're going to try to make this and then foul. William's got to get the ball inbounds. If it does go. Got it. 2-point game. William Blount will load it up. We'll see where the count starts.
As Abby Joseph gets it, and then there's a foul called.
So a 1-and-1 in a 2-point game with 10.4 or 10.6.
Joe Lee shouts, "That's intentional."
Berger, you're not going to get that call.
It was intentional. She was trying to foul.
Well,
it was an intentional foul, not a flagrant.
10.6, that was on Berger. She's not in foul trouble, is she? Or where is she
Berger, no.
So they're going to move everybody off the line right here. Joseph.
Yeah, you don't want an over-the-back call for sure.
And Joseph misses the free toss. So Heritage can win it or tie it right here. 8-6-5 is Patty dribbling around. Throws an interception. Joseph's going to hold it, and the basketball game comes to a close. And William Blount survives in a close one. 51-49 in this one. Wow. These teams played 3 times all year.
4 points.
And they were separated by 4 points, and William Blount won all 3. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back and recap this one, and we'll talk with probably Sarah Kegley and Todd Wright later on. Here are your statistics for this girls' contest. Wild game here. William Blount wins by 2, 51-49. For William Blount, they were 18 of 50, 36% from the field, 12 of 35, 34% from 2, 6 of 15, 40% from 3, 9 of 11 from the stripe, about 82% right there. Individually for William Blount, Sarah Kegley was 17 points. She was 7 of 11 from the field, 4 of 6 from 2, 3 of 5 from 3. Alyssa Walker, 15 points, 4 of 14 from the field. All of those were 2s, but she was 7 of 8 from the stripe. Those were important. Abby Joseph added 10 points. She was 4 of 11 from the field, 2 of 7 from 2, 2 of 4 from 3. 0 of 1 from the stripe. Kallenberg had 5 points. She was 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from 2, 1 of 4 from 3. McKenna Myers added 4 points. She was 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 2, 0 of 2 from 3. She was perfect, 2 of 2 from the line. Rebounding, William Blount had 29, as Alyssa Walker had 12 rebounds, 6 and 6 on that. So double-double for Alyssa. Abby Joseph added 6 rebounds. Kallenberg with 5. Kegley with 3. Myers with 2. And Maddie Hartgrove added 1. William Blount had 11 assists. They were led by Walker with 3 assists, 2 each from Joseph, Kegley, and Kallenberg. And William Blount had 5 steals. 3 of those were Abby Joseph. 2 blocked shots. Both of them were Walker. And William Blount turned it over 11 times on the night. So thank you to Jennifer Bowling for those statistics. For Heritage, Robbie he headed out of here before he totaled them up. So just bear with me if I go through. Looks like Herrick had 11 points. Romines with 11 points. Thank you, Jennifer. She stayed around. Clifton with 11. So they had 3 people with 11 points each. Then you get 7 points from Patty, and then also 9 points from Berger. So basically 5 starters scored for the Lady Mountaineers, and that was it. So 30, once again, your final score was 51-49. William Blount advances till tomorrow as they play at 5:30 against the Maryville Lady Rebels. And more importantly, they advance to either the consolation championship game on Monday night, as well as next Friday night, they will be in region play. So this is about, I don't know how many years in a row that William Blount has made it to the region. It seems like they never can get by that first or second round, though, of it. Last year they got eliminated at Campbell County, but we'll see. But bigger for them is they got Maryville tomorrow night in the second semifinal at 5:30. We'll have that broadcast right here. Let's take another break, and we'll see if we got any interviews coming up.
Yeah. All right, back here with victorious coach Todd Wright. Todd, you're a little wet.
I had no idea that was coming. Richard said it right when I was walking up here, or you did one. I totally forgot that I got so caught up in the game that it was my 400th win tonight, and then Coach K said a couple words at the end there, and then he said, everybody grab a water bottle. And I thought he was going to show them some life lesson or something. And they're like, get a little water bottle, get some water in it or whatever. And then he says, great job on the win tonight, girls. And not only did you win, but it was Coach Wright's 400, and they just drenched me, and I had no idea it was coming.
Yeah, caught up in the
mercy.
moment there. What a game, Coach. You're there. Heritage, it's just always so intense. Yeah. Every possession matters. You saw every call, even in the first quarter, second quarter, you're wanting to call there.
Yeah.
And you're talking about it, and it just, you want every possession in a game like that because you know it's going to come down to one.
You're right. Yeah, it was those guys, the referees don't get enough credit for what they do. I mean, we're all over them all the time, and it's a tough job. I mean, it's a really hard job, and those guys did a pretty good job. I mean, I thought it was called, relatively, they let us play quite a bit. I mean, we didn't even get in the bonus till they had the fouls late in the fourth.
Right.
And didn't get in the bonus in the first half. So, and they kind of turn around, and I've been doing it long enough. They'll talk to me and stuff, and I'm begging and asking and doing all this stuff, and they kind of think it's funny most of the time until I get too crazy.
Yeah, how about that? So we celebrate this one for about 6 hours maybe.
Yeah.
And then we got to turn around tomorrow at 5:30. We got one of the top teams in the state, the Maryville Rebels. So far this year, we've had not really matched up well with them.
No, we hadn't played really well both times that we played them this year, so we'll have to definitely come out and play better tomorrow night. But hopefully this is the kind of game, too, that can propel you a little bit. These kids worked really hard. They played great defense tonight. The young lady that you're about to talk to here in just a second is Sarah Kegley, stepped up big, made some big shots, made a really nice pass when we have it.
To Abby.
Up at two,
to beat the
Abby
press. Yep.
For layup. So just really proud of her and all the girls, and we'll get in here and get ready for Maryville tomorrow and see what we can do.
And more importantly, we're locked in to advance to the region tournament.
Yeah, we're in the region tournament, so we definitely get to play next Friday.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks,
Coach.
Robbie.
Thank you for your time. We'll step in with junior player. He's got a little water on there. He said y'all drenched him. So Coach Wright gets his 400th win. He said y'all drenched him in the locker room.
Yeah, we did.
So talk about your night. You come out here against, girls you've played with your whole life and against AAU, all the way middle school, whatever it is, and now you have a career high, I'm assuming, 17 varsity first time.
Definitely.
What a game, Sarah. Talk about it.
Well, I thought I was going to be done. I thought I was going to be
done.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Stitches.
Was it your nose or lip?
My lip is busted real bad. But I was like, no, I got to go back out there. So they clotted the blood, and I went back and played, and I had the best game of my life.
I referenced it during the game as like a prize fight. You took the big haymaker in the first round. I don't even know if you knew where you were at when you started walking back. You were going sideways.
Blood, and I was like,
But you talking about it, recovered. You hit some big threes tonight, and Coach Wright really loved your cross diagonal pass there to Abby. Really, that was extended the lead up to 4-6 there late. You had to make them pay there on the press.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
So tomorrow now, we win this game tonight, and now we look forward to Maryville. Talk about the first couple meetings of Maryville. We haven't done what we wanted to do.
No, we definitely haven't. But if we play like we did tonight, we can get us a dub.
All right, I'm with you. And what's it going to take to bring this same type of level in 24 hours from now? We got to come right back at it.
Well, not letting them girls get in our head and just, staying positive. And even when we do make a mistake or we're not hitting shots, we'll get back in it. So we just have to keep our heads up and can't let them get in our head because they like to play dirty every now and then. So we just have to play strong.
All right, I like it, Sarah. We'll see you here tomorrow night at 5:30 as the Lady Govs look to advance to the district championship game. Congratulations on player of the game.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network actually we'll take a game off, so we'll be back in about an hour and a half for the boys action against Catholic.